A quote from Bloomberg here. Low pay, erratic schedules, and monotonous tasks have long been a challenge for the nearly 8 million Americans working in retail, but the pandemic years have added a host of taxing new duties. Employees must cope with an uptick in shoplifting and customer orneriness, which is a word I didn't know existed, but I love it.
Ornery?
Orneriness.
Orneriness, yeah.
Or is it orneriness?
Orneriness.
I know. They manage online orders and run up and down the aisles to unlock items as quotidian as toothpaste. Another great $50 word in there. A 2022 McKinsey study found that the quit rate for retail workers is more than 70% higher than in other U.S. industries, and the COVID years have made the problem worse. The turnover rate for part-time retail employees hovered around 75% prior to the pandemic. Now it's up to 95% and has not budged. There's two things being conflated here, in my opinion.
Okay.
The first is that working a retail job has gotten worse. You're expected to do more, and the customers can be way worse than before. I don't know what it is, but for some reason, people just have stopped being nice to retail workers, and it sucks.
Yeah, I agree.
I have no patience. If someone is like yelling at a retail worker,
I will yell at you.
Yes, because like that person's trying to do their job and you're getting upset with them. Are you 3?
And as we're going to cover later in the show, you have that demographic, and then you also have the TikTokers who seem to think it's funny to just video everything that they do walking into retail locations and fast food shops. So there's the lack of privacy piece that bothers me too.
But the other piece that is being conflated in this when we talk about the quits rate, and this dovetails into this piece from the Wall Street Journal that shopping in person is getting worse. Well, of course it is, because you don't have employees that are the same quality you did when the labor market was crappy. You go back to 2011, and I'm not
people with PhDs lining up to take retail jobs.
You did.
Yes.
Okay? You had literally people with PhDs who were like, I'll work at Starbucks.
Please let me deliver your pizza. And they were getting turned down.
Yes. So you have to, everyone has to be nicer in that situation. Today, you get fed up with first of all, the quality of worker, it's not going to be as high.
In a tight labor market.
In a tight labor market.
Sure.
Like this, I actually think that bad quality service is one of the best signs of a great economy. It is. I'm dead serious about this. If you are getting bad service, it means the economy is booming.
But we've all seen this, right? Like I was in Walmart the other day to buy pool salt, actually.
Not shallots.
Not shallots. They don't have them there.
You make the shallots with the pool salt, and then you got a nice little combo.
And there was one person working the checkout and one person working the self-checkout lane. And I waited in line to check out my stuff for 15 minutes.
Bad service is indicative of a booming economy.
Yeah. And Walmart doesn't care about that.
I'm not saying you want that, like that as a customer. I'm not saying you want that. Even as an employer, I'm not saying that you want that. But it's indicative of an economy that is really, really tight in the labor market.
One piece, though, I have doubts that the quits rate stays at 95% for long.
I agree. The second the economy weakens, it won't do that.
Yeah. So it is part of the job sucking right now. It's also just mainly a factor of an incredibly tight labor market where people don't need to hold on to crappy jobs.